Hey guys, it's time for Neutopia, and my name is Skulker3, and I have completely messed up this intro in ways you wouldn't believe. In the last part, we did the first sphere of the... No, we did the first crypt of the sea sphere, and in this part we're going to do the... Well, in this part we're going to do the second crypt of the sea sphere and start work on the sky sphere. Is it sky sphere? I don't know. Basically, because as you can see, this video is 26 minutes long, just about, 5 or so seconds less, maybe 3, I don't know, it's hard to tell how YouTube will declare it. Sorry for the lack of updates, obviously because of, end of term essays, because, everyone loves it when you get homework, which you still have to do into the last week of term. Oh well. So yeah, now I'm on holidays now officially, so that's pretty awesome. 2 weeks, just about, in which I'm still gonna have to be doing work. Yay! Because that's how everyone wants to spend their Christmas, isn't it? So yeah, I've been doing lots of homeworks, which were all essays, which is fun. I've had to do a Latin essay. I had to do, no, I only had to do one French essay, and then other work, but it's really annoying because the homework I had to do for German and French, were both things I'm not really that good at. I never realized that pushing that block actually made an... Oh, of course it opened the door. Sorry, I'm not actually paying attention to the screen right here. I'm just randomly talking about homework because everyone loves that. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas break if you've started it yet. If you haven't yet, it'll start soon, I'm guessing, because I don't think any schools will have you going to school all the way up to Christmas Eve. Because that would be a bit lame, really. So, doing... In Neutopia news, doing this saved us quite a bit of time, because this is where the crypt key is. When I push the right block, which is now. Yeah, you see. So yeah, you get the crypt key right here. So that saved us having to do backtracking all the way to the start of the dungeon and everything. So I'm really excited about. I'm not sure why I'm excited about it, but doing a video upload of 26 minutes, because I just have the freedom to do so. Screw you, 15-minute time limit. You are a thing of the past now. You can't control my life, though you still will, because, it's more logical just to do 15-minute uploads each time. Here's a dude. The strongest armor was hidden by the townspeople in a labyrinth near here. Find it! Without it, you will never be able to stand up to the fierce attacks of Earth's arsenal. Arse. I don't know why I thought that was funny. I suppose I'm just a bit weird in the head. This room is really evil. I don't understand how you can go through this room without getting hurt, because all of those brown bricks have spikes in them. So if you go near any of them, they're gonna attack you. See? So there isn't actually a way to get through without getting attacked, as far as I know. So it's easy just to go through and take the hit, really. Now, I'm scared of everything, except I'm not really. I'm just trying to make conversation because I'm just crazy like that. I was going to say something, but my mind has decided that it's not going to be very helpful. Ah, 4 wizards! Only a man with a fear of wizards could hate this, or dislike of wizards, I suppose. And that's a bit racist, I think. Well, it's not really racist, I suppose. It depends if wizard is a race or if it's just a job. I mean, it's like hating accountants, which seems a bit pointless, really. I mean, not that there's a point to racism, to be fair. Racism is, I think, one of the stupidest things in the world, pretty much. So, here we have the second crypt. I just got hit by one of these... I don't remember who it was, but someone has made it so that I can't see these as anything other than a fairly sort of thing. I won't tell you what it is to protect the minds of all the children who watch these videos, because that totally happens. But needless to say, it's not really like directly rude, but it's associated with something vaguely rude. Not necessarily rude, more just sort of innuendo-ish, as it were. somewhat. At first I didn't understand what the person was on about, and then I thought, oh, I see it now. Until then, I'd been perfectly happy just to see it as, you know, a really malformed rat or a snake or something, but now I can never go back. These things are really weird. Just, it looks like they're eating the walls. I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe they like the taste of rock. Oh, I do not. I really, really, really hate those spiky things that follow you. They're just, especially when they're like in the middle of small rooms, because you don't actually have time to run away from them without getting killed. As you saw in, I think it would have been the last part, wouldn't it? The latest part, I mean. I know that people have said, some people are saying, oh, I don't like Neutopia. Neutopia is lame, get onto a different LP, but as I've explained several times, I just want to get this, I'm not, to be really honest, I'm not having the greatest time with this LP either, but now that I've started it, I don't want to just suddenly leave it hanging, because it just seems really lame. So I'm going to finish this LP as fast as I can, really. And then I'll try and, I'm confused. I don't know if I'm going to do what I'm going to do in terms of Monkey Island, because people are saying they want me to do the special edition, which is out now on Steam and PS3 download majiggery thing and various other things, I would suspect. So some people have said they want me to do the special edition, but I kind of want to do the normal edition just because, you know, I already have that, so I wouldn't need to buy it. But equally, the special edition might have cooler stuff. It would have voice acting for one, and I think they've got pretty much the ideal voice for Guybrush. And also, then I suppose I'm gonna say that it might be better because then all the characters wouldn't have the same British accent, and you know, any female characters would have distinct voices and everything. I can't remember how many female characters there actually are in Secret of, I mean, not Secret of LeChuck's Revenge. I don't know how many female characters there are in LeChuck's Revenge other than Elaine, but yeah, I'm not going to try and figure it out now because that's pointless. So yeah, because I'm still having the problem of not having something that records the game audio. Because I mean, I could try using the software I used at the end of last year or so, or whatever. Here's the strongest armor, by the way. I think it makes you look kind of like Mario. Like, look at that. I mean, I know Mario is the red shirt and the blue overalls and everything, but I think in quite a few things it looks like Mario has a blue shirt and red overalls, which is kind of weird. Not sure why. It's really, really annoying. Actually, it isn't annoying at all. I think those brown blocks are just to fake you out. Just, oh look, you're gonna get attacked by needles. Oh wait, no you're not. Ho ho ho! Isn't that hilarious? So it looks like we've got the best armor now. Neutopia. The thing is, people are complaining about Neutopia, and you know, you don't really have to wait much longer, I think, because you know, we've almost got all of the. Sorry, we've almost got all of the medallions already. So. Right here, I just warp away quickly to go and heal and get a new potion, as you can see. I return with full health. Oh, wait. Yeah, I just used a potion there, didn't I? I can't remember. I was drunk at the time, except I totally wasn't. If I was drunk, I think I'd be substantially worse at playing this than I already am. That might actually be quite fun to do, just record a part drunk, which is something I'd never do, mainly because I don't really like alcohol at all, and obviously it would be illegal, and you shouldn't drink until you're 18, and you should brush your teeth and eat your vegetables, and go to school, and make your own way in life, and help your parents by tickling them until they weep. Okay, I don't know why tickling your parents until they weep would be helpful, but, you know, you should try it out sometime, just see how they react. Now, coming up here, we have a boss which is similar to... well, look, just look at this guy. You hit his head and it goes flying off in a random direction. And that reminds you of anyone from Oracle of Seasons? If you don't, here's a hint. No, seriously. No, seriously. It is pretty much similar to that. This guy gives me more trouble. I think the trouble I receive is relative to how many heads he has. But he still isn't bad. I'm pretty sure I don't think I kill him quickly, but I'd kill him without I don't remember how I kill him, but he's not exactly he doesn't actually have much strategy. Just wait for him to be in a good location, then attack his heads and send them flying off. You see, that one's already dead, so we're almost done. Let's see how many hits it takes to kill the rest of him. I'm gonna say 3. 1, 2. Oh yes! I called it. I don't know if I remembered that or if I just guessed. Now here's another room which is kind of like in the last one, where it would be a real shame if you died just after the boss. And look at this, I almost die in here. Look at that, I just think, right, I'm gonna kill that guy for more health. Actually, screw it, no! I'm gonna get to the thing. Okay, don't use the potion, just go, just open the chest, go, 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 go! And I opened the chest and it was all fine, and, you know, people danced around like crazy McMuffins. Because, you know, McMuffins is a thing. This is the passage to the sky where once there was a virtual heaven on earth. Our poor princess and the life within the medallions are now being held by death. It kind of sounded like Alan Carr towards the end there. If you don't know who Alan Carr is, look him up, because you will be terrified. He's a very strange man. So this is where a video would end, but obviously, because I'm making up from the lost time, it's gonna be the same part, so see you in the next part, guys, except it's still gonna be now. Whoa, transition time and such. Going into the Sky Sphere area place. This is apparently where Death is. In this part, we do just look around it a lot, really. So I'm sorry if that's going to be boring for everyone. You can just turn off the video now and wait for me to get to the next area. Here's an old lady. Jazita, I must tell you the news. Death has left for his den in the North Pole. He's going to see Father Christmas. He has ventured out of his chamber in the climactic castle and up to the north. He is holding the princess captive in his sealed crypt. Go now and rescue her! Gonna set her on fire first, you know. You know, you gotta do that. Just find an old woman, set her on fire, go back home, tell your parents what you did, go to jail for a pretty long time, I think, considering you set an old woman on fire. Seriously, man, what were you thinking? I mean, there's no point to it. Just because a random dude on the internet kind of told you maybe slightly to do so or something. It's really annoying that you only get timers when all the enemies are already dead. How you doing? The climactic castle in the sky is actually floating on a bed of clouds. It was built with the virtues and wisdom of our forefathers to support it. It's a magnificent sight. Only now Death has tainted its pure image with his presence. Damn you, Death. I just burped. Damn you, burp. Here's some jumping vampires, if you've ever wanted to see that. I don't know if they even are vampires. I think it might just be weird gooey things. They don't stand still long enough for me to tell. But I thought they were vampires, so vampires they shall be. These things look like... I don't know what they look like. They look kind of like sheep fairies. So, you know, if there's like a Legend of Zelda version where there's sheep, where he's a sheep, maybe this is what brings him back to life, and we've just killed them. I think clearly that represents the fact that Neutopia is trying to kill its competition. And so it looks more like yeah, it looks more like random tongue falling over me. Falling over me? What? What? No, I don't, leave me alone. I'm sleepy and life is going on. Here's an old man. Rosita, before you can save the princess, you must have recovered all the medallions. The medallions will give you the forces of virtue needed to defeat the beast in death. Oh, really? We need to collect these things. I thought we were just getting them because they looked pretty. So here we are killing a gigantic fly human hybrid. That's always fun to do, you know, because they're different to us, so let's stab them all. Except let's not, because that's not very tolerant of you, is it? So we're just going around killing these dudes, because they're really creepy. There's a lot of insect-based stuff here today. And I would just like to say thanks for turning up. It's been a pleasure having you here, so I could stab you to death. Cowman! Death is sly and cunning. If you want to defeat him, you should have 3 crucial items. You must have the strongest sword, the strongest armor, and the strongest shield. Okay, we've got one of them, and the other 2, I don't know. I don't even know if I've got the right shield or not. I can't be bothered to go and check, so... Oh well. We're gonna go explore down here for a little while, because we're crazy. This guy is like a gorilla or something. Here's some more flies. Seriously, why do you exist? You're so freaky looking. Leave me alone. Here's a really cool tactic I use, which isn't really cool at all. but basically it means I get to explode a hole for free! For free! Here's a dude. There is a way to get to Death in his secret chamber to the south of here. However, it is protected by an evil aura, and it is almost impossible to get close. Oh dear, looks like we're just gonna have to go and get the medallions we've been collecting this whole time! More jumping vampires! If you were sick of them the first time, you're gonna be even more sick of them now, because they eat your face. Seriously, let me start again. The enemies in Neutopia are really, really weird. And pretty much each time they seem to be retextured in each sphere. Here's a girl. What a gallant guy! I would love to be able to help you. Let me cure your wounds. Why, thank you. She said gallant. No one says gallant anymore. I don't think anyone ever said gallant. I think it's just been made up for this game and this game alone. I don't trust you. Okay, I'm sorry, but that just doesn't work in terms of physics for the fire. It went through the wall and then along the wall or something. Here's a cloud, which you can never get to, I think, pretty much. But it's really freaky looking. Here's a dude selling potions. Tea! That's all he got out before we left and ignored him. Oh, okay. While I'm actually going through this, this is really quite helpful to show you where you can get some free potions. Because I think I find like 3 in this video alone. It doesn't matter though, because I haven't wasted them, because I've reset. If you go down the stairway to the south, you will find the Shrine of the Sky. The shrine is protected from death by the powers of its creators. Oh, cool. I think I sort of start to go there, and think, actually no, I'm gonna go around and explore and totally waste everyone's time. Or something. I don't even remember what I do. I clearly wasn't paying attention then, and I'm not paying attention now. I don't even know if I'm still playing Neutopia. I'm not watching the video, I'm just guessing. I'm doing pretty impressively though, aren't I? Wait, how would I know that? Mind explosion! Or it might just be this wall. In fact, I think this is the first free Nope, it's just this dude. Greetings, Jazita. What a long way you have traveled. Do you have the strongest shield? Not yet. If not, it will be most difficult to reach Death's chamber. I'm not trying to reach Death's chamber. I'm trying to find the first crypt. Oh well. There's the freaky looking cloud again. I've never noticed the really freaky eyes it has. But just look at those. It's just, it's like a cat, only like, suspicious. Well, cats are typically quite suspicious of just about everything. Yeah, that's how cool Jazita is. He can stab a cloud to death. I don't think Chuck Norris could do that, no. He would just roundhouse kick it and just his foot would go through it or something. I don't know. I don't know much about Chuck Norris. I've never met him. I hear he's pretty cool, but also very, very deadly, or something along those lines. Here's some ram wizards. Just, you know, to make your life a treat. I do lots of blowing up stuff in this part. I know this part is really boring because I'm just telling you stuff that I do. But really there's not much to say. I just run around a bit going, oh look, I can blow things up, and ooh, here's a secret place. Yeah, here's the first one. Whenever there's a dark room, pretty much go straight for the fireplace, because there's likely to be something nice in there. If you open the chest on the left, here it is to retain the boom bombs. Woohoo! And it refills us completely, and I hear it is to obtain the medicine of vitality. Excellent. So now we have 2. I think we find 2 more as we go along, which is pretty cool. So if you're running low, if you're playing this randomly, and you're running low on potions of vitality, you know where to find some. So I think that's quite helpful. It'll be helpful when I do this part for reals. Well, not for reals. Because yeah, as I was saying earlier before, I was so rudely interrupted by dialogue. Oh, god damn it! Be quick now, son. The last crypt is only a short way off. The medallion awaits you. Build a bridge of rainbow drops over to the small island and take charge. Yeah, this is where I realized I'm going the wrong way. Because, you know, it said the last crypt. And I don't need to get to the last crypt, I need to get to the second to last crypt. And, you know, there's a bit of difference. If you couldn't tell, there's a whole difference of 1 crypt. There's your maths lesson for today. I hope you didn't waste your time doing a maths lesson otherwise. For example, in school. I clearly didn't use a potion there for some reason. I'm living life on the edge, and I teleport away. Okay. I'm gonna cut it here until I get back, or something. I don't know. Actually, no, I think I don't know. No, I'll leave this in. Because then you can see where I go from the entrance. Yeah. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't cut that out, because it goes the other way, completely. So you can see what's going on over here. Seeing as we went to the right and ended up at the last crypt, there's a fair chance that this is the way to the first crypt. Here's a spoiler! We don't actually find the first crypt in this part. Oh, isn't that hilarious? Here's a small child. Hello. The climactic castle has a maze that is very complicated. Be sure to use your compass so you don't lose your way. Why, thank you, small urchin with the weird cap. Why are you following me, and why did you live in that walled-up house? I really think people would be a bit more concerned if they oh, okay, then this is actually pretty similar to where we already were. Oh well. But yeah, I think if you were trapped behind a wall, you might be a bit more grateful to the person than just, oh well. Unless those are actually just normal doors, and Jazita is using unnecessary force to get in. I could turn the doorknob, but I'm gonna blow it up instead! Hell yeah! Because, you know, it's always more awesome to open things using bombs. Any mediocre task can be improved with bombs, as I'm sure about 800 people on the internet have already said, or variants thereupon. Here's a new place with dudes selling bombs. Funny how you can always find a bomb salesman when you need one. Oddly enough, I find it to be the exact opposite. You can't find a bomb salesman when you need one, and then you can find endless numbers of them when you don't. It's Sod's law, I think, or something along those lines. Damn you, Sod. Hang on, I'm pretty sure I've damned Sod a few times already in my Let's Plays over time. Sorry, I'm just gonna yawn here in your presence. Although it was really weird, because I didn't actually yawn there, I just sort of went and pretended to be yawning. I don't know why, I think it was triggered by the fact that my back is in incredible amounts of pain right now, because I'm leaning against the arm of a very old sofa, which is it's jagging right in there, and why aren't I moving? Yeah, here's the second potion of vitality you can find. I urge you to obtain the medicine of vitality! Hooray! That doesn't give you a third one, it just disappears and is wasted. Excellent! So we do a lot of exploration in this bit, so you can use this as a good sort of map of how everything goes in the Sky Sphere if you want. If you don't want to, then why are you still watching this? Because you want to hear my entertaining commentary? Heh, I wish I could. I don't know what I meant by that, I was implying that it wasn't entertaining. This monk just teleports you back to the old lady! Because he's a weird fella. Oh, I'm gonna teleport you to some old woman so she can heal you or something. I don't know how she heals you, maybe she just gives you a potion or something. In which case, why can't she sell them to you, huh? Always having to run around trying to find salesmen and then they make it too expensive. Wonder why that old woman is helping us so much anyways. Maybe she's the princess's mother. But then why are there so many clones of her? If she can clone herself, why doesn't she just make an army of her? And just destroy the climactic castle by sheer force? So what if 500 grannies die? We could always make more! That sounds really wrong and weird and everything. Not sure what I was doing there. Clearly I was having doubts about everything in my life. Not sure why I said doubts about everything in my life, because I think the decision of whether or not to buy a potion in a really obscure video game isn't really doubting your entire existence, basically. I think this is no, it's not this one. It's around here that we find the third potion of vitality. I think it must be in here, seeing as we're out of bombs. That's the logical conclusion you can reach anyways. Let's just keep stabbing that fly to death. Yep, here's the third potion of vitality. Or medicine of vitality, or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Life potion! You don't need to call it the medicine of vitality. Why is it that I always check the fireplace? Am I just so interested in them? Wow, this is a really nice fireplace here. Wow, no soot! So I hope I can upload this, or start uploading it before I set off for babysitting. If I can't, oh well, today's part's going up pretty late. I mean, I'm not going to be extremely late, so people in America will be perfectly happy. People in England, it'll probably be about 11:30? I don't know. It depends when people come back and everything. Here's an old dude. Since you are such a great warrior, I will give you a hint to direct you. Go down the stairway to the south if you want to reach the first crypt of the castle. So, okay, he tells us where to go, basically. And then I think we try that, and then it just leads to nowhere. So we go, right, screw it, I'm going home. Which I think is like 2 screens left, or something along those lines. Something weird like that. I keep periodically having to check that I'm still recording my voice, that it hasn't unplugged or something, because I'm very paranoid about my headphones. They seem to be getting a bit old. But it's quite amazing they still work, actually, seeing as they are held together quite a bit by duct tape. I think I mentioned that already, actually. Or is it duct tape, or is it another kind of tape? But yeah, I think the entrance to this entire sphere is 1 screen left, and we are out of time for this video, so thank you for watching this ridiculously long and ridiculously boring video. I will see you next time, guys. Goodbye.